Hello and welcome back to day 4 of my solve of this, the Puzzling Round a Christmas Tree Advent Calendar, where each day you solve a little word puzzle to reveal a jelly bean treat. Now this is what the calendar looks like and has wheels to turn to reveal a missing word. Now yesterday I worked out that this was the door we opened yesterday, and inside is the lyric we need to complete for today, so I don't know if you can see that. It says, "We wish you a something Christmas." There we go, we wish you a something Christmas with 5 missing letters. Now, you would think that the answer was merry, and I'm sure it is. But trying to be a fully signed up member of the Awkward Squad, I went and had a look to see if it could also be a happy Christmas, but the answer is basically no. There are some songs, "We wish you a happy Christmas," but they're not. No, that's clearly merry. Merry is the answer we're looking for. So we're looking to spell merry with the dial in the middle, and that will point to the door to open today with our next treat. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying these jelly beans. They're very nice. The guy who makes these calendars, he's very inventive, I have to say. Last year and the year before, he made calendars with chocolates in. And the chocolates were nice, but the jelly beans have definitely got my vote. Now, we're looking for a word where all the letters are arranged left to right or top to bottom. And as we know, that word is merry. So the first thing to note is that there are 3 slots on the outer ring and 4 on the middle ring. So merry could start on the middle ring. It could also start, and probably does start on the left ring. So this slot here, I don't see any M's except for this one, and there's a C and a G, which is clearly wrong because they're not in merry. So let's now look at the next slot, this one here, where we can highlight the M, and we get a U and an E, so that's no good. And then final slot here, I don't know why I'm not looking here, because coming down it could theoretically start down to about here, I think. But I'll just check on the left, assuming it reads left to right. So no M's there. Perhaps I will have a look on the right here in case it comes down the page. No, it can't. I don't feel it can be that low. I'll just check the other slots when an M and this slot here. Okay, so I'm thinking it goes. I'm thinking it could be left to right or top to bottom, but I'm thinking it starts, I mean to say, in the inner ring, which is more interesting because, well, it's more tricky, I should say, because this is where on the inner ring depends on the rotation of the outer ring. So let's start by looking for some M's. I'll just leave this like this. That's obviously wrong. But if I just rotate this, let's look for an M. And then I can rotate the whole disc to move where the M is. Look, can it see through to the layer below? Yes, it can. There are holes in there as well. So the rotation of the outer disc will affect what letters are visible through the inner disc. So at the moment, there are no M's here. Oh, no, I tell a fib. There's an M there. If I rotate everything, I can put the M on the left, and I've got an E and an R, and an R. Okay, so now I just need to rotate the outer disc to reveal a Y, and I'm pretty sure I've seen a Y over here somewhere. There. That must be it. Oh no, but that's kind of pointed at 2 presents. I hold it like this and see the Y. Let's just get a ruler. I have rulers on my desk all the time, but before I started recording, I moved the rulers so they weren't in the way. Right. Now if the arrow's here, then by my reckoning, I reckon that's pointing at the purple present, not the white and blue. And if I move the ring so the Y goes the other way, it's most definitely the other end of its extreme before it's covered over. It's definitely pointing at that present. So I think even if I'm a fully signed up member of the Awkward Squad, it still has to be this gift, not that one. I'm sure that designing this calendar so that everything pointed uniquely at a present was quite a challenge. It must be this one. Let's open it. It should have a jelly bean with a 4 on it if it's correct, and indeed it does. There we go, 4. And I won't look at what we're going to be reading for tomorrow, but I shall certainly have a look at the jelly bean. Oh, green. I've got 3 greens and 1 yellow so far. I'm keeping track apparently. Right, well I hope you enjoyed that. It's a bit of fun, I think. It's actually a really lovely calendar. I think it's a particularly fun thing to do with, with a kid of almost any age. As long as you can spell or copy down letters that someone's written out for you, then you can solve it. Unlike some other puzzle calendars where there's quite a lot more to think about. So I really enjoy this. Right, if you'd like to see my solve of this tomorrow, and if you're not, why not? So then click here to subscribe to my channel. It makes it much easier to find things. By here, playlists. On this side, there are playlists for this year's calendars. I'm solving 2 others. And by here, playlists for last year's calendars where I solved 3. But when I say last year's, they're actually all still available this year. I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall see you again, I hope, tomorrow. Bye.